Hey, I'm James, and I want to tell you a little bit about Dave Carrol. Dave Carrol was leaving Toronto on his way to Nebraska via United Airlines, and while he was waiting on the tarmac, he noticed that the baggage handlers were throwing some of their bags into the airplane. When he asked the stewardess about this was quite the issue for Dave, being that he was a musician, and some of the bags that were being thrown were some of his instruments. The stewardess told him that he's going to have to remain seated. There was nothing to be done at that time. Dave and his bandmates were treated no better upon arrival when they found that their guitars had been destroyed to the value of $2,400. The airlines decided that it wasn't their responsibility to replace them. So Dave goes on to utilize business intelligence, as we would consider it. He takes his objective as a business would and utilizes intelligence to expand upon that, so that he has a mass audience that rivals that of the marketing department of United Airlines. Dave used technology to construe his ideas and achieve his goal in the same way that businesses utilize technology to achieve their goals. But the thing about what Dave did is that the technology he used is readily available. We have things like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter easily at our fingertips, and that was one of the points in going out and accomplishing making this video. An accomplishment questionable, but the feat given alluded to some of the things that Dave would have run into given the average customer utilization of such sources. Truth be told, it was a little more difficult than I anticipated. But to cycle on through to the reference, the Daily Anchor makes a point of allowing us that viral videos cannot be made. Viral videos cannot be launched. Campaigns cannot be based around the viral nature of what technology has been used. The choice to become viral is up to the consumer, in the same way that a writer cannot write a book that is a bestseller, only a book. Now the question presents itself, can businesses gain from acts like these? Can businesses find use in social media so that they may procure greater profits? And the answer is yes. They could and they should. And whilst United Airlines did not react with haste, it took them a year to get back to David and tell him that they weren't going to replace his guitar. But at that point, it was no matter. David had already done damage to that business. Each individual is given that opportunity with these types of social media. Businesses themselves have that opportunity to utilize social media as a means of advertising. Not only does the marketing department need to concern itself with selling ad space on air, but they should concern themselves with ad space in social media. How are people reacting to this? Given that technology is not only useful to the business, it's useful to the people. The people's word are getting out as well, and it is a concern. Not only do businesses have money and power and they can tell the customer to go away, but now the customer has the power, where they don't have the money. The money is not necessary. The means are readily available, and they're readily available through Google. To make this video, I had to Google. I was unaware of what it took to make a video, but after a little time, I acquired the sources that were necessary to make a video. This video may not go viral, and most probably will not go viral. But the means to procure a viral video have been attributed to me through less than extensive research. And it's possible through any individual to be able to do what Dave Carrol did, only that he's done it, and he's done it first in a sense that it is able to be a case study, and no one else has done it to the extent that he has done it. It's very capable of the individual, of the consumer, of the customer. It's also capable of the business. So yes, a business can absolutely profit from the type of information that is given through viral videos, through customer reviews. It's also useful in a sense that a business can utilize any of these tools that the customers are using to become viral. We're in a transition period between paper and technology, in that businesses got to move away from the older style of thinking and progress at the same level that technology progresses, so that they can achieve what their customers have achieved. It's not that they may not have handled this correctly, But there are newcomers into this technology, and now that we may be able to study this, we may be able to alleviate this issue into the future. Businesses may no longer talk down to customers, understanding that it is just one individual, because one individual may speak to up to 8 million, 10 million people, and that's what David was able to achieve. Hey, thanks for joining me on my first video, and after this I hope to make more videos. This morning I was unaware of what it took to make videos and edit videos, but now I know that it's within the ability of any customer to do what Dave Carroll has been able to do. Be able to reach out and touch individuals on the level that a marketing department can do so, and do so without resources. It's only a Google away, and I appreciate the opportunity.
I'm gonna eat that sausage for breakfast.